Alright, welcome back to another Art Time video, where today we're going to be finishing up the Blood Ocean drawing. I already did all of the outlines, and now we just gotta do all the coloring. So if you enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. So, I might be a little bit irritated today, cat. Now stop it! Freaking... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Do I need to get your thing out and do this again? Stop it. Alright, just cut it out. I am in no mood for your nonsense. Anyways, before I get distracted again by stupidity, we went back to playing Hollow Knight a bit for, after the, the outline was finished, just to, get some gaming in. Boy, was some of it annoying. It was fun in the beginning, then we tried to go to the Pantheon of Gods because there's basically... We don't even have that much left to do. Your toy! Look, distraction! Stop going underneath the damn bed. Here, look, there's your toy. Get your claw off the toy before you tear it off the string. Don't give me that look. There you go. See? See, look at that. With this thing over here, the fishing rod thing. Oop, that's the wrong way. I don't think you can get up here, cat. Oop, that's the wrong way as well. But yes, we don't have that much left to do in the game, it seems, or at least I believe it looks like it. We got maximum max, we got maximum souls, we got the, the hunter's mark. Now the only things that remain, at least in the journal, there's a few things that I know about. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where this is supposed to go. What remains, that I believe, is the Nightmare Grim, which is going to be pain in a million asses, and I don't feel like trying to frustratingly go through something as annoying as that just yet. All the Pantheon bullshit. No checkpoint at all, just a fucking pure-on boss rush. Wouldn't be so annoying if the boss rush wasn't so tedious trying to go through most of them. The first one's annoying as hell. Wait, why am I going in without even looking at the reference point of this? God damn it, I opened up Minecraft. For fuck's sake, cat. Every time, every single freaking time you come over to there and just destroy the bed, even further. Alright, that's what your face looked like. Got it. So that is correct. I was correct the first time around. I could have probably just went back in the thing, but it's fine. But yes, that's going to be annoying as hell to do. Especially, all the other bosses I've dealt with, and I have some vague knowledge on how to get through them relatively quickly. But it's just going to be infuriating having to constantly do that and learn a whole new boss pattern with these two idiots, who I thought were my friends. Where all my friends are dead, now I want these guys dead as well. No spoilers for those who haven't played it, but, yeah. Annoying. And then there's also this stupid Prince Zote thing that I gotta do to fill in at least 2 more of the journal entries, apparently. And then I think the only thing left after that is the final boss. I don't know how I'm going to feel about doing that. I haven't really looked into it that much. So I don't exactly... Wait, is that supposed to be... Mouth and... well, that's the nostril, at least. Yeah, I don't know just yet. We went into the egg thing to grab the, that gave us the ability to see how much progress we have in the world. After that, I decided to try to go for, some 100% completion. Well, not 100%. Well, we're past 100%. We're 107%. I think the only thing, because it's like 112, right? I think the only thing that remains is the Grim Troop nonsense, that of which apparently I have to fight if I wanted to be in the journal. And, whoops. And then there is the all the god crap that we have to deal with, which is going to be infuriating. It's going to be infuriating because it's just tediously having to sift through all of the easy bosses just to get to the true boss at the end of it and deal with that. I don't know what the hell this Radiance crap is. I tried it once with the stupid Gruzma. There are no stupid freaking spike traps. I don't have the patience or the temper to be going through those particular, what do you call it? I just don't. I'm sorry to say this, I just don't have the temper. Or the it's just temper. I have the patience, I don't have the temper. Also, I don't have the time either. My time is very limited, and I think this was actually supposed to be darker. Yeah, because of the top side being brighter. It is possible. I managed to get to this particular percentage somehow correct. I just don't really feel like it right now. I don't feel like having to sift through all that. Whoops, I need to go over here. Surprisingly, there is a decent amount that we got done with, though. A lot of secrets discovered and all that stuff. So I'm glad I was able to get some of that done with. But I think we're nearing the end of the road. We got an annoying boss. I almost forgot about the other two dream bosses. The Soul Tyrant Douche and then the one in the vessel area. I already did like the White Defender guy who apparently has 4 more freaking fights, just like the Gray Prince Douche nozzle over here. And then I'll talk about some goddamn, like, why? Why can't it just be one fight and be done with? Ugh. I am not going to really bother because it doesn't really go towards any form of special percentage. I might try, but if it gets to a point where it's one-hit kill, I don't really feel like trying to do that. You know, the Radiance nonsense and all that crap. Things just become too infuriating, you know? And it's better to just not have to deal with that. And move on over to, a different kind of frustrating in Horizon Forbidden West. There is a different kind of frustrating in a game like that. Mostly just tedious machines and just being annoying to kill, but not hard by any means necessary, just increasingly infuriating to try to just kill you. Even if you don't die, it's just annoying to have to deal with them, you know what I mean? Annoying as all hell. It's like the entire premise of this entire game here. Even if I don't die a whole bunch, or I don't die at all, it's just annoying and infuriating. In many ways, the game infuriates me, and I don't understand why. Is it just because of my temper, or is it because it's just that annoying? I do hope, if they do manage to finish up a Silk Song, that they learn from the mistakes from the first game and try to make it less tedious. But somehow manage to make it the same level of challenge. You know what I mean? I can understand the challenge there. I just can't deal with the frustration and the tediousness of some of it. And I've said this before, I've talked about the difference between challenging and frustrating. I think you all know my stance on that, which is I have no clue how to differentiate the two without wanting to rip someone's literal head off. Either way, that fight with the first Hollow was actually pretty easy now that I know what her goddamn Hornet, knew what her goddamn attack patterns were. Slightly easier. Still, annoying to have to go through regardless. Yeah, most of that is just bloodied up, right? I can barely tell due to the way that is. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna talk about some dang old freaking... I don't know what the final boss is gonna be like, though. I'm taking my sweet ass time before I actually fully beat the game. Ain't no way in hell I'm doing a Steel Soul mode, or whatever the hell it's called. That's just the pure definition of bullshit. One death, and that's just hardcore mode, game over. Bullshit, what I say. I don't feel like trying to get a platinum in that game. I'll be happy enough to get 112%. Doing that is a pain in the ass in of itself. Alright, that's this demon finished. Now we got the Lurker over here. Oops. Who's going to be far in the back? The demons and their swatches are going to all reside within the background layer. They're not going to have their own folders. That's primarily because they're all going to be affected by the fog. But yeah, while I am able to be easily go through that game and make it look easy in some instances, because apparently what I've read up is so many people has had very difficult times dealing with certain enemies. It takes them 2-digit attempts is what I imagine. I am able to understand the boss's attack pattern. My issue is I gotta try to go through it without getting frustrated. Even if I am somehow managing to do the fight flawlessly, in my head I'm like, come on, just fucking die already. Why is it taking so long to kill you? Jesus fucking Christ, just fucking die. Holy shit, that's the kind of frustration I deal with in that game. It's that's my entire problem when it comes to hard games like this. It's just, you get me, right? It's hardly fun anymore at that point. And dealing with annoying, tedious enemies in the same vein too, Well, regardless, it doesn't exactly matter. I am nearing the completion of this game. Not as close as I'd like to be, but we are getting there. Just depends on how long it's gonna. Well, I have a general understanding of what that annoying boss fight is going to be like. General understanding of how to get through most of it. It's just probably going to take a couple of attempts to really understand how the hell they frickin' work. Especially since you gotta start all the way back at the beginning and get in and fight all these bosses that take ages because what was it again? The vengeful fly thing? That one that spawns those stupid mosquito-looking insects and then charges at the below point. That's the most annoying fucking fight out of all of that one particular chamber. The most annoying one. And I'm sure all the others are going to be even more so annoying. Well, don't you worry, it's going to be even more so annoying. Going to make me want to freaking rip a whole bunch of insects' legs off. Oh, there's the tail. I have no idea. Stop scratching that. Stop. Smack your butt. You gotta stop scratching shit, cat. Look at me, look. Stop it. Stop scratching. Alright, pincers. I don't remember which pincer color this was. I got my color reference on DeviantArt right now of my drawing from a bit while ago. Whoops. Did I have his mouth colored in? Or it? We don't know what this thing's gender is. It probably doesn't have a gender. Just a giant centipede. Doesn't really... Oh wait, fangs, you fool! Those are fangs, not pincers. Right, that's fine. These are pincers, which makes sense. These are mostly just fangs. Man, oh dang, I would like to see this Lurker just somehow manage to get its arse into the freaking... what? No, wrong one. Into Hollow Nest with all those undead douchebag insect thingies. Imagine this thing would just manage to kill all of them. I mean, technically speaking, this thing's as large as a human. It would probably swallow up Hollow Nest, assuming that it's basically the same size as bugs. That's one thing I've always wondered, though. Is this world, that of which that they're in, essentially just a very small nest in this barren, dark desert? Or is it something else. Something more, how you say, like an alien world, and all these insects are the same size as humans. Doubtful. Although it's not like you would have anything in that department for, what was my trade of thought again? Damn it, brain! Go, gadget, brain knock! Can't really keep focus. Completely filled with rage and frustration. Anyways, yeah, it's interesting to think about, I think. You know? Talking about some dang old, like, if you were to have just I've said this before, if you were to just have, like, some person walk across and see this nest here, that's probably a corpse of some form. I've said it before about it being potentially a corpse. You probably would just have them just wipe the entirety of that place out of existence. But I have no idea. Like, with this, obviously, if there are humans in this universe, would this radiance light thing, I think is what it's called, the radiance crap, affect humans? Is it just like this strange, like, phenomenon? Why is my brain blanking on how to pronounce phenomenon? Phenomenal. Whatever the fuck the word is. Would this strange event, like, raise any concerns for humans? It's just, I'm just imagining, like, all these humans just, like, going into Hallow's Nest, like, looking at it from the bottom, they, like, tear it apart, and they see all these dead insects that are walking around, and they're like, what in the fucking hell? These insects are dead, yet they're walking around like they're alive? Is this some new zombie virus? Oh shit, we better get the President of the United States on the phone. There's a zombie virus in this here colony of insects. I don't know, it's just funny to think. Just a whole bunch of insects. Dead insects walking around in this here nest, and these humans just, like, come up and see it, and they're all like, huh, well, that's interesting. Should we be worried about that? No, sir, I don't know. Maybe we should be worried. Blood bulb stinger. I've got more orange soda. Or should I say, liquid radiance, the blood of all of those douchebag insects that I've killed in Hollow Knight. Bubbly. Wait. Bubbly. Man, old freaking John Brock over here, man. Alright, anyways, blood bulb stinger. This one should be, I guess, around here. Maybe above all of this? Yeah, below mountain 3C. Fog's probably going to follow suit the mountainside. Skull. It is interesting to see a concept of all these insects, though. Despite my vivid frustration with the game, there are some enjoyable moments. Some enjoyable. A lot of it's overshadowed by my frustrations. Even if I am capable of going through the whole game again and just murdering all the bosses and all the enemies like that, it would still be frustrating. I don't know if I'd even want to ever do a second playthrough. The only reason for me to do a second playthrough would be to go through this with you guys. God damn it, cat! You had teeth? Oh, I see. You had a skull underneath. I forgot about that. I can barely see it because your skull's underneath blood. Okay, that's not a problem, I guess. We can easily implement this skull here. Skull. And I gotta do this then. Remove this from the equation for a quick second. Whew. I do gotta say, though, all your friends are dead in that game. Like, seriously. Pretty much almost everybody I came across, dead. Spoilers for those who don't know. So, I guess the first instance you come across would have to be... Who was the first? Like, there are some exceptions that I know of, at the very least. That slugworm lady didn't die off. She's still there, even though I've done her entire quest. Oh, the first instance I had going through the all Mosslands are dead realization in that game is the blacksmith guy. Once you've done the whole thing, he asks you to myrtleize him. And it was so, I don't know, it was just like, yup, well, okay. Whap. He fall down and dead in water. And, aside from that, there's the mining beetle, who I didn't even realize at first was actually... I mean, I did notice something was off with the insect. The insect was acting a bit strange, standing there, not singing anymore, looking off in a distance, saying something about some sister or something. I don't know. I couldn't really understand what she was saying. And then when I read the thing up, I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back there, myrtleize her, and then do the thing that I need to do, and just continue to do the things that I need to do. And so she was myrtleized. I didn't really have the same... Oh, those are veins. I didn't really have the same attachment to her as most... I barely have any attachment to any of the people in this here universe. Like, surprisingly. Pretty much all the ghosts I came across, I decided, yep, time for you to die. And, you know, well, not all of them. Like, as soon as I realized, oh, I can grab their souls, I did it. And then I went into the soul sanctum, tried to grab that one guy's soul. He attacked me. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, right. Left the area, went back in, or no, not left the area. Read what that was all about. Like, try to figure out if there was a reason for me to go do that. Once you've done the whole thing, he go dead. He dead, right? So you go on ahead, get all them their souls. I managed to do that fine because of the shadow cloak thingy. Whoops, I did the wrong thing. I was supposed to go to Bulb. Why did Bulb go over down there? So I was able to shadow cloak the guy a bunch of times. Had some misses, but didn't die, thankfully. At the very least, I got the timing of his douchebaggery done and over with. Managed to get everybody there dealt with. Went back in, he's confused, doesn't understand why he's there, supposed to be protecting something. And I decided, you know what, bro? One time after, the only deal you get, I'm gonna kill you, alright? I'm gonna set you free from this here prison, and then you're gonna be okay, bro. No need to be worried, bro. You don't have to worry. You're gonna die. Again. A second time, because everything here is dying and I might as well contribute to it a little bit, you know? Why the hell not? Why not just kill them all? Alright, I'm going to combine these because I'm going to delete that one guy down there just because. So I thought, also, we went through the freaking Fools, what do you call it? Champion of Fools, the final thing that when I read through it, I thought, this is going to be annoying as hell. Surprisingly, it took the second attempt. Annoyingly, I couldn't do the first attempt, but the freaking god bitch beach over there did the stupid shit and then frustrated me. Thankfully, though, we went through it again. Second time around, easy enough. I basically become efficient at killing insects in this game. Where most of the enemies are basically just easy for me to deal with. I don't know why I keep saying basically. So I wasn't really having too many issues with the enemies here. Oh, for crying out loud. Why are you in this direction? That's fine, I'll just do this. Yeah, we didn't really have too many issues with the enemies, thankfully. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were still annoying as hell to deal with. Regardless of, regardless of, like, how easy it was to go through, they were still infuriating me, despite their relative ease to kill. I don't know if I'd ever want to try to go into the Radiance nonsense. I hope those are like the Platinum Relics in Crash Bandicoot 3, not 4, because that's freaking required, and I don't have to do them. The same thing applies to the Palace of Pain, or Path of Pain, whatever it's called. Doesn't really matter because it's essentially the same damn thing anyways. Ah, shitting Goler. Well, I mean, we can still do this with the skull. That's fine. The skull can still take this. I just have to go through all of that and do this stupid again. Go in, get your size, or at least try to match your size. I forgot I changed the shape up here a bit. It wasn't really that, like, noticeable. I guess the only thing I haven't really, like, focused on was, like, the Weaver thing. Like, I got the Weaver song, obviously. It kind of helped towards the Beast bitch. But... oh, crap, I forgot about that. That's fine. It kind of helped, but at the same time, we didn't really use it that much. We kind of just, like, try to get some hits in as we tried to frantically do the crystal thing to move our horse over on the other side. Which, by the way, I have a gripe with that stupid super dash ability. Why can't this super dash ability break through enemies? Like, what gives? What douche? You got the Metroid Dread Dash ability that just shreds most enemies, even freaking one-shots a boss, apparently. I never got to doing that. I kind of want to try it at some point. I like the idea of just one-shotting a boss with this ability. Kind of wish there was some, like, hidden, like, abilities in Hollow Knight that, like, one-shot certain bosses. Not all bosses, apparently. Well, then again, I think that's really the only boss in Metroid Dread that has the one-shotting capabilities. So long as you have that ability. But, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I think you have to get a what do you call it, skip 2? Which is even more intriguing. Like, the only way you'd be able to acquire that particular ability is to essentially just skip a large majority of the game and then go back to that boss and destroy it with the thingy. Yeah, 100%. I told y'all this before, but I got 100% on that game, and it still frustrated me for all of its worth. I just don't have the temper for it. But yeah, that's basically what we've been doing. There might be some drawings that come out of this here game, though. Potentially, if you know what I mean. One that I'm sure some people would be like, huh. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know whether to be disgusted or turned on. I'm sure you all probably know what I'm talking about, but to not spoil it. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. There's a few things there that you guys are probably thinking, oh, what are you going to do? Moth? I think I just saw a moth. You going to kill that moth, cat? Can't even just, like, this with her licking her chaps look. But, yeah, there's a few drawing ideas there. Potentially Hornet being the obvious one, but there's another. Potentially a few more? Never thought there'd be some bugs there we'd want to see in certain drawings. Strange, isn't it? What the human mind can be capable of in thoughts. Whoops. That one is the one that cannot be combined, I see. Doesn't quite matter now, does it? It'll be a while before I even get to the ideas that I have for this particular game anyways. For this fan art related drawings. To be quite honest with you, I have no clue how long it'll take. I've already got so many other drawings in between that I gotta get it done with. I call that stringer for some reason. Why did I call that stringer? Alright, there's only one more left. I don't think I have this one swatch saved. Yeah, I don't have this one swatch saved, so I'm going to have to make my own here. Stop opening up Minecraft! We don't have time to do that tonight. We don't got time to do that tonight. Oh, I should be zooming in on it. Why am I not zooming in on it? Yes, the young child serpent. And a strange demon in this place. I had this idea, though, for the demon realm. Ah, you're gonna be here, I think. Yeah. Well, let me see. I'll move your head around. That's too bright. You need to be darker. I've had this idea, a game idea for the demon realm. It's essentially just like a Metroidvania kind of deal, but it's treated in a way where its inventory system is like Resident Evil 4. And it's more like Metroid with shooting, but there's ammunition. You know? Multiple different abilities, a whole bunch of equipment and stuff like that. You're essentially just going through the demon realm. Collecting some materials to open portals to get you across like all the other areas, because keep in mind, the demon realm is far and wide apart, and getting to any areas and having to switch between areas is almost impossible to do. And impossible to have coded in because there's going to be a whole lot of walking around. Yeah, that's the thing. It would be a difficult game too because Demon Realm and all that stuff, but how the hell would I even balance it to be not difficult? This particular game would be in a certain vein where there's like demons you can kill, obviously, and demons that you can't kill. Hold on, this is red. Ah, there we go. For some reason, it's glowing red, which is making me wonder if the batteries in here, because like slam it down on the desk, it jogs something in the place and allows for this light to turn green. It was red before, then it turned green, and now there's no light. And yet the mouse is still working. Anyways, yes. This area. The demons that you come across here you can kill. And you're going to kill them. You kill them and you got like a knife in case you run out of equipment or bullets. Kill them and use some of their corpse to get more bullets. Or at the very least some of their innards and bones and whatever the hell their insides are made up of to make more bullets. Oops, that's too purple. I don't want to do purple in general, I want it to be more red. Although I do like this one better. I'll go over this one instead. So the demons you can't kill are the ones you have to avoid. The Shadow Clown, for instance. There's this one segment in the hellscape I had in mind where you go through the dark cavern areas. It's pitch black darkness, no light seeping in. There's a tiny bit of light in the entrances and the exits, but there's no light coming in from anywhere. It's because the materials here are probably... Whoops. The materials here are probably somewhat similar to the ones in the Sky Shoal. No, Sky Shoal. No, Sky Shoulder, it still goes through it. Materials here kind of just prevent light from going through it, but instead has it go around it. And in this area, there's the Shadow Clown. It's a special demon, so there's only one. But to deal with the Shadow Clown, you have to find a flashlight upgrade, which allows for you to be able to go within those dark areas. Because most of the Demon Realm isn't really dark. LM is mostly lit up by some of the Bulbloom's light from above, from the space abyss. That's how you would go through that area. The Shadow Clown's pretty fast too, so you have to make sure that you have your sights trained on it before it gets you. There's also this one particular area in the Blood Ocean. There is a human-made base. Assume that like all of the demon, because you're playing as a Demon Realm Sector Squad soldier guy, whatever the hell it's called. And you lost your entire group. Young Child Serpent. And now you're all alone. Oops, I gotta press X. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Alright, these demons here are new. The ones here, I decided to add more here because there was barely any underneath the blood in most areas. Actually, before I talk about the thing, let me tell you the reasoning behind this. The Blind Rodent, I believe I said, was located somewhere in the center of the Demon Realm, right? Was that what it was? Okay, it would probably be easier if I were to just look up the actual landscape drawing of it and just look it up. The Blind Rodent, special demon that resides at around 10,000 meter depth. Okay, this is not the 10,000 meter depth. This area here is not the 10,000 meter depth. So, of course, we can't draw the Blind Rodent. The Warding Squid, if I remember correctly, was like 3,000? No, 500 meters deep. Again, oh, and in the central area. This is not the central area. So that doesn't really count. Colossal Angler, of course, is in the center. Great Bloom surrounds the Colossal Angler and stays around the center area, if I remember correctly. And then there is the Bloodbird, which is above. And I think that's it. Literally, like half of the demons here, more than half on the demons, are the ones that I can't freaking draw. So that means the Blood Ocean has 4 more demons for us to draw. Which is fine, I guess. But, right, what was I talking about before? Oh, yes, the Demon Realm, the Blood Ocean. So, in the Blood Ocean, you get, like, the materials that open up the portal to it. And I think, like, all the portals lead you to, like, it's kind of like how Metroid Dread has those elevator and transit systems, except you got a portal leading you to one region to the other and then back and forth, and there's, like, many connected paths and stuff. I like the idea of connected paths. So that being said, of course, when you go in here, when you go into this portal, you spawn inside of an abandoned underblood base facility. Like, you don't know it's that yet. If anybody who, well, assuming we can actually get this game made, if anybody goes on ahead and, doesn't, like, watch any of this when that game comes into play, like, how would they know? Like, Blood Ocean. But still, that doesn't really count. Anybody go into, that area, they're just gonna be like, huh, this is interesting, I wonder where the hell I'm at. And you go into, like, this, you explore the facility a bunch, like, you don't come across any demons yet, and you come into this opening shutter door, which shows you scenery, not like this exactly, but somewhat close to this. It sucks that you wouldn't be able to, maybe you could explore some of these areas. I would like some, like, if you can get, like, a scuba gear set up to, like, yeah, that's going to be the case. I don't want to spoil it just yet. Wait, they gotta be above the head. There's your teeth. And as for your tendrils, I'll have them be a bit more pinkish red. So, yeah. The, shutter doors open up, revealing the blood ocean in full. And coming across the blood ocean is the blind rodent. You're somewhere in the central area of the blood ocean. Somewhere in the 10,000 depth meter instance. Even if you have to have like some tanky scuba tank to be able to wander within these areas. Else you die. Of course, you have to explore the facility first, dealing with some special type of blood ocean demons that can survive outside of the blood, and like crab-like things. You know, the barnacles with legs. Maybe not exactly those, but maybe like a demonic version of those, just to have like at least one variation, just to have like a reference to Subnautica, because why not? Oh yes, of course. This would be 70, I think. Fins. Christ. So, as I was saying before, you go through the facility, kill a bunch of these demons here, and then you come across probably like this here suit. Oh, wait, no, you gotta be on your own here. This suit, once you find this suit, and you like get it all repaired and stuff, you go on ahead. Maybe like that's the suit dispenser system, because you can't carry that suit around with you all over the place, right? So maybe you've repaired a suit dispensing system that allows you to be able to progress into the next area. But the only way to progress into the next area is to walk out into the blood ocean. And this part's the terrifying part. Your gun does not work under here. Any bullets you fire will not have any effect. It's within your best interest to try to hide from certain demons who will be able to detect you. And try to ensure that you don't gather any attention. Because these demons will probably be like a one-shot kill. Which, in my head, would be fucking Christ, that's annoying. Despite the fact that it makes sense gameplay-wise, I would still hate it by a whole lot. But that's what would be the case. It would make sense for a demon of that size. And then you've got a whole bunch of other demons there to deal with. Melee would still work, obviously, and this would have to be the thing you... Wait, hold on, I think this is the one we gotta use here. And that would, of course, have to be the thing you need to use against these demons. Oops. But, yeah. Yeah, that would be a problem. I think I forgot about your fangs over here, didn't I? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, no, that's... You're at a certain angle where the fangs here isn't going to look good. See, I can understand where the challenge comes from. I do. But I just can't help my temper getting out of hand. Fangs. There we go. I know not to make my games too easy. But my only issue is, how would I make my games not too hard? In my head, it's probably very easy, even if I do know all of the, what do you call it? But, I would still be infuriated. Like, this one game that I made, and at some point, I probably would play it. I'm curious to see how the hell the YouTube algorithm is going to, like, handle the music with this one. Because I technically use music from a site, I forgot what it was called, but it was like, people make music for games and stuff, and then they just, from games, like, not like for games, from games, like, looking for Crash Bandicoot 2 music or something. You can get it from there. Looking for music from other types of games and all that stuff. My point exactly. It was a weird site. I don't even remember what it's called, and I don't know if it's even still active. It doesn't make any sense for it to not be active, but I don't know how the whole copyright system works. But yeah, I can't really, like, post a game like that. Plus, it's pretty crude. I made it when I was... How old was I? 19. After I graduated high school. And I was trying to go for game development. Fortunately, I was never able to fully go on ahead and do it. I don't even know how the hell I go about getting that to that point. My best option here is to try to get one of my series noticed. Hopefully I can get some more progress in Nova Guardians and Elementals Reborn, so it has a better chance of getting picked up. But, yeah, that seems like it's going to be my only options to being able to somehow get into game development. Influenced because of my, shows, alongside, well, you know, my creative abilities and all the concepts of stuff I have. I have a lot of concepts for games. I just don't have the skills nor the manpower to be able to make all of them. And make them all in full. I was happy that I was able to get that game done with, but maybe one day I'll show it to y'all. Music and all. Copyright. Claim me damn. Alright, I don't know what these demons are going to call, so I'm just going to call them chomper fish demons. They look like they have chompers. Easy enough. Alright. Alright, now for these things. These strange-looking insect thingies. Thinglegs. What are you looking at, cat? Why'd you bounce back like that? Alright, seaweeds over here. Yeah, where is this at? That's where the hanging plant is. So this is where we want you to be then, right? These bulbs on the bottom here aren't going to be an issue, correct? Right? Yeah, these should be an issue. Okay, cool, great, fantastic. Body. I don't know exactly what I want your body to look like. Probably still keep with the red look, though. But have some orange, like that, for instance. Shell. And we'll have this part of your shell here. Yeah, not maybe not that one. Yeah, that should do. That should do. Supposed to be like these rocky shell-like demons who's utilizing these shells to kind of like blend in with their environment. If they don't blend in with their environment, they are liable to get myrtleized and devoured. Strange pink flesh from underneath their bodies. But a bright red fang. Maybe not that bright. Maybe like 171 with all the... Yeah, there we go. Fang number 1B. The antenna should probably be somewhat similar, but a little bit more... Stop it! A little bit more pink. For fuck's sakes, cat! Why do you keep doing this shit? Antenna. I don't know why I say it. Well, there's a antenna one anyway. We could probably... Oh, wait. No, I'll just do all that stuff once we finish this up. As for the legs... Dark crab legs? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Limbs. I would like to be able to make a game, though, at some point. These concepts and all these creatures and creations that I'm making, they do have some viable, what do you call it? Why do you test me, cat? Ugh, Christ. Stop infuriating me. Start doing the right thing and not destroy everything. I feel like those could have been combined. I should just combine them. It'll make it a hell of a lot easier for me. You can barely even see those legs. Yeah, because that one's in a different leg angle. Alright. Right then, I guess I'll just go from the bottom up. I don't even know if you can hear her messing around with the bed. Just because I didn't do it the first time, Cat, doesn't mean I ain't gonna do it still. Why do you gotta keep doing this? Why do you gotta suck nods? Nards? I was gonna say dicks. And I tried to stop saying that. I don't understand what the hell is with this cat's fascination of destroying the damn bed. She didn't scratch there, I just wanted to punch the bed because I'm angry. Not punch the bed, slam the bed. This is punching the bed. Slam, punch. You know? I don't know why I'm explaining the concept of slamming and punching to you. Look at that fish. No. There we go. Look at that fish, alright? Actually, she somehow manages to grab that. I don't know what these guys are even called. I'll just temporarily call them shell walker demons. When a time comes for me to give them an actual name, I'll give them an actual name, but for now, my main focus resides on this area. So this guy's going to be behind the mountain. Probably behind the stalker plant? Question mark? Where's the seaweed? Yeah, maybe behind the seaweed? Yeah, behind the seaweed. Or behind the mountain. That could work too. Okay, here we go. Why are you nudging all over the place, cat? Cadillac. Alright, I don't know what color I want you to be. Is this what I want? I guess that could work. Head. A nice bright pink, bright pale pink color underneath. Maybe like this one. That should do. I'm hoping I can get this done with soon. Chances are I'm going to... actually, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Fin, even though this is not really a fin, so to speak. Like originally I was going to plan on either, you know, playing Hollow Knight or get a head start on my Vulcan Girl. And then, and I did Hollow Knight instead, before getting any of this done with. So now I've got myself some... I mean, I do want to try to finish that game, get that done and out of the way with. Try to get 112%. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that. I don't want to go for the banishment ending for the Grim Troop arc, because I want to try to get the little minion guy up, even though I'm probably never going to use it. Oh crap, this is going to be annoying. I gotta do the body layers in completely different instances here. I can make this easier by just... Stop scratching the trash can! Scratching the chair, scratching the wall, scratching the bed, scratching the trash can, scratching everything. If we didn't need to save up our money to try to move to a new freaking house, we would get you a scratching post. I've already discussed my annoyances and grievances when it comes to trying to find a house with 2 pit bulls and a cat and having to keep those 3, well, those 2 and 1 separated. The cat definitely does not seem to like the presence of dogs. That was noticeable by Tia, despite the fact that she's a little chicken shit. Oh, M-N-O-P. Yeah. Body 1. No, not M-N. Stop freaking not fat fingering. Stop missing the button. Oh. P. No, that's bracket. Oh my god. I gave you so many segments. P, Q. You gotta get those weird political religious crap going on in the, well, I don't know if that's like this, more like towards the center area, right? All that Q crap. What makes people go ballistic? What has to happen in someone's life for them to reach those levels of insanity? I mean, like, you can take it from me, with my own insanity in its own right. I have some vague concept of it, but I'm curious. What makes those people go so far over the edge for this thing that they're following? Do they truly believe that they're trying to do the greater good? Truly just a bunch of fools who believe they are the heroes of their own stories, when in reality, we're all just life forms living out our own lives with no rhyme nor reason. People try to find meaning within concepts like religion or politics, when truth be told, none of that will matter in the end. Not quite, at least. Fools who try to cling upon a concept of some form of afterlife when they have no idea of what happens beyond the great beyond. The world's full of mysteries, and we can't really say for certain that we know said mysteries. My advice is to just live your life however you want to live it. Don't be fooled and follow these so-called cults or religions or politics. If you want to try to help people, go ahead. Do it. Make their lives easier. Giant eel demon. But if you go on around calling people groomers for trying to encourage those to be what they want to be, those who want to break their children's arms just because they are infatuated with the same sex, those who just cannot seem to get along with those who are different from them. Where was my point going here? The general basic that I'm trying to get across here, as I'm trying to sound like an old god, is to live your life, and don't pay attention to those who are trying to be douchebags for no reason other than to just be douchebags. Simply put, you only live once, presumably. Like I said, we don't know. I theorize that's the consciousness and all the souls and stuff. I'd like to imagine. Ghosts are definitely a thing. I can tell you this one story that happened way back in Lake George with the family. Before, like, you know, certain instances had happened to where we don't go to Lake George anymore. Which I'm fine with. I don't really care about camping. A week of camping and not be able to do stuff like this. Also with this freaking job that's annoying me. We were doing this cemetery thing, you know, you go into the cemetery at like night, you could wander around it. looking around for paranormal activity. That's what we used to do. And one night, the cemetery was hopping. Some sinister aura was there. Me, unfortunately, with my lack of, the ability to sense anything outside of, in the ethereal plane, was pretty much just unaware of anything in that department. My cousin, who is subscribed to YouTube channel, AK, how's it going? I hope you're not into reminiscence. I mean, she reminisces, but it's just more of a case of, just, that was an experience kind of deal. So we were here. Everybody was getting kind of like on edge, and Kate was, she's crying. There was this strange face figure that she was seeing on the outside. No matter how hard I tried, I could see no spectral being. How annoying. I have this general concept. I have this open mind. Yet somehow I am unable to detect any form of beings from beyond. Kind of upsetting when you think about it. Maybe I'll be able to detect them in a near-death experience, potentially utilize their powers for my own being. Assuming the demon side comes into play, I actually like the idea of bright blue tendrils. So yes, that experience made me believe that there are some form of ghosts, some form of soul. Whatever this soul may be, however, we have no clue. I theorize, now keep in mind it's all just a theory, that souls are essentially just like what our actual body is. This cat over here probably was a human in the last life, huh? Looking at me with closed eyes. And all that has been created and all that has been made. Oh yeah, that's right. You're somewhat in the middle of all this, right? Souls, I theorize, were the first thing that came into play. And then, as, these bodies and evolutionary chains came into position, our souls learned how to... Well, maybe they learned how to do it long ago, but as soon as life was given, our souls have been able to figure out how to inhabit said life forms. Husk of these beings that used to be. Allowing for us to be able to live the lives that we live now. There's no way to know 100% for a fact how true this is. With people being able to detect paranormal activities and all that stuff, I am led to believe that there is some vague semblance of something known as a soul. Whatever potential information we... Goddammit, Phil Subpath, you fucking moron! Whatever potential information we could have about said souls, well, we don't possess information. Nor do I think we're going to be able to figure out how to be able to harness, or at least utilize souls in some way, shape, or form. I mean, it'd be interesting to see something like that play out, right? I have no idea. But whether or not we can actually figure that out, because it all really depends on what kind of properties and actual uses we can get out of being able to utilize our own souls. And it means it's all just theories, in my opinion. And this theory could also help other religions in their theories and whatnot. It would make sense. Those Christians who died, and it turns out there is no heaven or hell, and their entire existence resides within either going back into another body, or basically staying in quote-unquote limbo, which I think is just a fancier way of saying the ethereal plane, in the area where souls resides. That must be what limbo is, then. And the people in the past, who was following religion and had the idea of heaven and hell in their minds, probably made their own heaven and their own hell. They found out there was no God, and then there was no Satan, and then they found out that heaven is what they make of it. And therefore they made it, instead of actually just going for living their lives the way they want to, now that they are free from their physical bodies. Again, no way to know 100% for a fact if this is actually true. No reason to rush into it either. So don't get any bright ideas. Alright, let's see. Demon Realm. I don't know, floating shroom demons. These are all just temporary names for the time being. Is that everything? Yeah, it seems like it is. Good, great, fantastic. Okay, we got a shade texture, and then after we've shaded and textured these demons in, we gotta go on ahead and fog it up, shadow it up, light it up, do all that stuff, get the effects in, and we'll be done. Drink of some soda while I'm in shading process, actually. Don't you worry at me. I'm getting my drink. So, yeah, there's your theories, at least. People have theories and ideas of what the afterlife could be. Or at the very least, they believe it to be. But with me creating all of these things here, and expanding my own horizon and broadening out a bit, I can't, in all actuality, follow through with any religion. Nothing like that. I see no reason to be tying myself down with something like that. I don't need faith. All I care about is creating and enjoying life. No restrictions, nothing. We're already pretty freaking restricted as it is with the fact that we're stuck in this goddamn job. I get joy from creating. I don't care for sports, don't care for religion, don't care for politics. I am probably the most unique and different person there is in the entirety of the planet, in the sense that I don't follow the norm here. I don't follow the norm interest that many people seem to gravitate towards. I have no interest to seek out those particular types of activities when it comes to sports. Playing them, if I can actually get good at them, then yeah, I'd be interested in playing, but not interested in watching or participating in any sports events like that. Like I said, with religion, I see no reason to tie myself down with the belief of there being just a God and a devil and a heaven and hell and all the other gods out there. Besides that, I see no reason. I've created my own gods. I've created my own powerful beings. I have better understanding of what a god would potentially be. My definition of a god is the one who creates their beings and stuff like that. Our god might just be like you and me, like I've said before in the past. But, like I said, no way to know unless we can figure out a way to travel between different universes. And we can find whoever created our universe and ask them what was the purpose. I have purposes for creating certain universes, but could you, okay, the portrait universe is a good example. A large majority of the portrait universes follow a subset of girls. Could you imagine how strange it would be to just see this, like, this person, me, that I'm coming into this universe saying that I am the god of this universe. They all know it. I show all the creations that I've made, all the drawings. Some of them would probably be skeptical, but could you imagine what they would be like if I said, yes, you girls, you were the reason this universe was created. You were the main characters of the stories that I tell. How would you react if you were the main character of the story that the god of this universe is telling? You would probably be very confused. You probably wouldn't believe them at all. However, there's no proof. We have no idea if it's really true or not. The only way you would know is if they were able to disappear from your very eyes and back into their universe. Needless to say, it is an interesting concept to think about. We all are our own gods, creating our own creations, making our own stuff, making our own universes. I gravitate towards creation. That's what I follow, creating. I don't think creationist is the word I'm looking for. I think that's something entirely different. But I enjoy creating, and that's what I will always do. And I was talking about reasons why I don't do sports, and reasons why I don't do religions, and now for politics. Politics is simple. It's just a constant screaming match against two sides, and that's a lot of drama. Politics is too much drama, and I don't care for drama. Drama's annoying. It's even more annoying when they just do some stupid tactic that really just makes everyone hate one group or another. That's the problem with politics. It's just made for people to hate on everyone. I don't care for it, nor do I really care about who the hell is running this country, so long as they don't kill us all while they're running it. And I guess there's also just not screw us over with a whole bunch of other nonsense. If my theory is true, and if whatever we create becomes real in our universe, and if our souls are capable of being able to transfer between those universes, then I would more than likely move over to Luna's universe. I have a fallback plan for if this universe dies out or if I die. Luna, Faye's universe, because Faye was the first one made. I'll go to there, create there instead. Maybe I can somehow have my account connected to there and to here. People will be confused as all hell. Tell them that yes, my soul passed over into this universe, and now I'm creating here instead. Residing in Luna's hotel, having fun with Luna, maybe even Fade, because Fade is also curious about that particular kind of stuff, the stuff that Luna does. So she would be down to do that. Probably not constantly. Unlike Luna, who would do it 24/7 if she could, if you wanted her to. That would be torture. As much as I like having to go through those particular types of, what do you call it, or at least it's like I dream to go through something like that, I have a funny feeling that mentally, I don't think I'd be able to handle it. It'd be more like you bit off more than you can chew, and now you're stuck in a situation and undergoing the same sensation over and over, never getting tired, never getting old. It's just constant. And the thought of that frightens me, but also it thrills me, I'm aroused, is what it is I am trying to say. So, yeah, that's definitely a universe I'd go to. Elemental's Reborn universe seems like a fun place to go to, but I have a funny feeling that I probably wouldn't be able to use any of the mana in that universe. I think the only reason all the characters there use mana is because everything was made via the god of darkness and the god of light. Yeah, God of darkness and goddess of light. That's right. That's what it was, right? Because the darkness is 2 syllables, goddess is 2 syllables, switching around, and have it be light instead. Yeah, you get what I mean. As fun as it would be to go around killing a bunch of creatures, that life would probably be cut short too quickly because A, I have no mana to help me out, and B, I don't think I'd have any form of ability to actually myrtleize these creatures and live. I think that's pretty obvious. Yeah, mostly... What's the word I'm looking for? Why are you stepping on me? You gotta mostly have some form of mana to be able to actually do anything here. Everything was made by the goddesses, so it makes sense that all the creatures and all the humans would have mana. Those that slack and don't use any of their mana will eventually lose it until they run out. Kind of like fairy magic buildup, except much slower, and they don't explode. They just can't make explosions with their pyro magic or make water with their aqua magic. Part of me wonders if I should have called Zephyr magic Aether magic, but I like the sound of Zephyr better. We got P, A, N, and Z. P-A-N-Z, Pams. Excluding life magic, of course, because that's the combination of all 4 types of magic. The only major difference with life magic is the fact that its subsets are different. Pure life magic, or whatever the hell it was called. Wait, what was that called again? I can actually just look it up. I just gotta remember. Oh, hey, notification. Why the hell not? Thank you, Soaking Wet King, for adding the villainous wrap-up to your favorites. Soaking Wet King. Okay, cool, great. Before I get any more distracted here, Elemental's Reborn. Okay, let's see. Here we are. What was it called again? It was Light Magic Overview. Neutral, light, and dark. Okay, never mind. It was basically just that, right? Neutral, light, dark. That's what it was. It wasn't pure life. It was neutral magic. Neutral magic. Life dark magic. Life light magic. All these things and more. Essentially the avatar of this universe, except many people can be it, not just one. Although I think everybody can utilize magic. It's just all the magic types. It's just like some of them, some can't use some, and the ones that they're not proficient at aren't going to have any significant use. Like, say, somebody who's nature earth magic, will be able to utilize it 1,000,000 times better than somebody who... Was that forward or front? I can't remember. That was forward. 1,000,000 times better than somebody who uses aqua magic. And then you've got life magic use. I mean, there are those who will probably have, just as much proficiency when it comes to using their... Oh, wait, that's why that looked a bit off. That's fine. It changes this up a bit and makes this look different. But yeah, there are probably those out there who can use more than just one type of magic. Not exactly life magic users, but those who have a little bit more bang for their buck when utilizing their magic abilities. Many combinations would be cool too. Fire, or, well, Pyro and Aqua would be, or yeah, Fire and Steam. Fire and Steam subtypes would be Steam? Fire and Water? Well, no. That would be what creates Steam. Assuming somebody is like highly proficient in Pyro, Fire, and Aqua, Water, but not Steam, they could probably use Fire and Water to be able to make makeshift Steam, and it would still probably have the same power as their, ability. It's almost 6 o'clock a.m. Good thing it's a Saturday, and we don't have to come into work all Saturday, which is great. Which is fantastic. Anywho's and whence. Yeah. Mental Dale got ourselves a significant amount of stuff here to work with. So many limbs to fill in. So much. A whole lot. What are you nudging me for, cat? There's thing's mouth. It's closed right now. I could probably just do that so it looks closed. The Chrome universe would also be a pretty good one to go into. Just for the whole cerulean thing. I would more so just be concerned about the ongoing war and what happens throughout all of the entire series plan. Nova Guardian seems interesting. The only issue here is that there's be a lot more murders because of a lot of the alien criminals are probably a hell of a lot more deadly, it's no different from, say, if somebody were to use, a gas grenade and throw it into a bank for some reason. Well, what reason do I have to go into a bank? If somebody, presume that I'm going to the bank to do some bank-related stuff. Somebody is coming to rob a bank and then do a gas grenade kind of thing. Something like a natural alien ability, but it's just that's natural to that particular alien, because why the hell not? And now I am going to fall asleep or die, or whatever the hell it is that this particular noxious gas that this alien emitted is, going to do to me, or whatever the hell it is I was trying to say before. Lost my train of thought again. Don't you hate it when you lose your trace of thought? Trace of thought. The thought of trace. Alright, well, yeah, that's another universe that would be interesting to live in, but would also be more so just terrifying because death is more prominent than it would be anywhere else. Well, again, we don't see what Earth looks like. We don't even know what happened to Earth. And there's so many colonized planets, according to Ishitsuki, whatever his name was. I can't remember his full name. I know it was Ichi. Ichi for his, for short. Ichi. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Regardless, I still wouldn't want to live in an area where death is as prominent as it is in that particular universe. And that's a pretty cool place to be too. So, what else was there? There was more, but I can't seem to remember. I gotta make sure that these are a bit bright. I'm mostly just thinking about my own universes. I don't think there's any universes that I want to go into and, in anyone else's creations. At least there's not one that I can think of. Ah, crapoler. That's fine, I can do this. Wait, where are these? Show me your legs again. Ah, wait, actually that's easy. I can just move this down. There we go. See, now the Borderlands universe would be a cool universe to go to, but I don't have to worry about dying. And I don't think New You is canonical to our people, to us humans in this particular universe. So this particular set of... I'll get another drink as soon as I'm done with the shading here. There's still a few more demons left to shade. Alright, the skull. Skull, which I think I might have made its head a little bit too... That's fine. Too wide, I was going to say. Long jaw. Long jaw skull. It's got its teeth over here doing its thing. No, that's bulb. Teeth over here doing its thing. Teeth up. No, that's bulb again. Teeth. Wrong teeth. This teeth. Jesus Christ. Teeth up there. That's bulb. Okay, we'll do bulb then. Fine. You want me to do bulb, apparently. Okay, I get it. Stop being a douchebag. I'll do bulb now. I'll do the other... Okay, you're gonna just... Bulb wants to hog everything, apparently. I don't know why the hell my mouse is gravitating towards bulb. Stop going to bulb. Go to tendril. Does this look like a bulb to you? No. Stop going to there. Christ. Alright. Anyways. Cuts. I can't see the cut. Oh wait, that's skull 1C. I should have called that cuts. That's fine. I like your thing up a bit here. The stingers here, I don't think I have to worry about too much. Stingers kind of blend into the environment a tiny bit. You gotta really worry about accidentally like running into one of these things. If I remember correctly, I made it so that... Hey, what the hell? Oh, that looks like it's blending in. That is strange. That's not blending in, is it? Yeah, wait, what? Hold on. This is strange. Oh, wait, hold on. The bulb 1B. That makes sense, right. The bulb need to be in a certain spot. Oops. Oh wait, no, not that one. This one, and then this one. There we go. There's a nice one over here. Alright, I guess we're going to the bulb then immediately. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I did this. Oh, that's fine. It looks like it's going up. It was supposed to go downwards. I kind of screwed up the placement for that one, but that's fine. That was supposed to be underneath. That's right. Didn't look like it was underneath at first, but I guess it is. Okay. What are you looking at? Don't give me that look, cat. That tired look. I know, I'm tired too, but I want to get this done with today. I'll post it tomorrow, and then I'll try to get Sonic Adventures 2 all set up. All the stuff that I need to get set up, and then I'll start making videos of that, posting it Monday and Friday. So look forward to that. Future people who are already going to see this, because we're probably not going to get enough views to have people see this in its entirety, you know, because why not? Why if not? It's just all about something old popular, and I need to get more noticed. How long is it going to take for me to get noticed, I wonder? I don't know. All I know is that we've got time. Not a lot of time, but we got time. I just hope it's not going to be too late before we can actually get some form of notoriety. Anyways, yes, the stingers, they be what next? What the hell? Wait, why is that underneath that? Oh, I did this stupid again, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I did. No, that's tendrils. Those are different. Stingers, they've got to be above the other stingers, of course. Ah, there we go. No, stop going to tendrils. Go to stinger 2C. There. Yeah, these are up front, these are in the back. Cool. Oh, what about this one? Or this one? 2D? Oh, I see, okay. Okay, that's easy enough. Alright, cool, great, fantastic. Young child serpent, that's next. Strange baby demon, worm, centipede, snake-like thing. Strange indeed. It's just a baby face. You thought the baby from Resident Evil 8 was scary. You haven't seen this thing. Larger, can actually consume you without even having to go through any struggle. Real. Well, technically, quote-unquote, real. Assuming theory is correct, then real. Not a part of some duress father's imagination. Probably a hell of a lot more terrifying. Especially since it's in an ocean-like setting. Blood. Surrounded by nothing but blood. I mean, you have to go pretty deep to get to this point. If you're anywhere else in the blood ocean that isn't on the ocean floor, it's going to be just a whole bunch of red nothingness. It's like looking into deep blue, seeing just nothing but dark blue as far as the eye can see, except it's dark red, and there are scary looking demons beneath you. They're bigger than anything Earth can produce, probably. You know what's strange? There's a whole lot of giant, like, land animals and sea animals, but there's no giant bird animals. Let me see here. Why is there no giant bird animals? It's kind of the same losing pressure as the rest. Why aren't birds dinosaur size? It's like all the other giant animals just stayed put, the elephants, great whales, and all that stuff. But there's barely any giant flying animals. There's barely any giant insects. Hold on. Let me ask you. What is the biggest insect? Giant weta? The hell is that thing? Particularly well because they're about to be extinct. Of course. Anything too big is going to go extinct, apparently. What is that thing? Is it a beetle? Looks like a grasshopper. My old dang old. Was there grass? Wait, because they have like a whole bunch of insects in Hollow Knight. Was there grasshoppers? They're not realized? I can't tell. Trying to remember, but I can't tell. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, there's barely any giant birds. Barely any giant flying animals in general. Imagine whales somehow manage to sprout wings, though. And just like giant wings that allowed for them to pick up flight as soon as they got out of the water. And then just start flying over the ocean. That would be the only place they'd be able to fly and do anything in, because if they go too far from the ocean, they'll succumb to suffocation. Or air drowning. Oh crap, right, this eel, I'm about to forget. Although this one should probably be a little bit easier. Oh, my neck. So tired too. I could barely keep my eyes open. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm gonna be waking up. Probably like around like 2 or something. Hopefully I can get this done with and I can get... Well, it's probably not gonna take that long. I said before I'm gonna do 2 stages. And then take care of the chow. And then that'll be the end of the video. Probably like 10-20 minutes. Sonic Adventures 2 series is probably going to be the shortest series in a sense that Minecraft RTC Edition is like hours long episodes and our time's in the same boat kind of. We're already past an hour and a half in and we only just got to shading, or we're almost about to get to the texture part, but we're still going through the shading part. But yeah. This series is going to be a bit shorter in a sense that it's not going to be, hours long. It's going to be 10-20 minutes, multiple episodes. I don't know what's going to happen if we decide to go for all A ranks. Maybe like take care of a chow for like a large majority of an episode. 10 minutes of taking care of a chow. Try to get all of its stats up and stuff. And after every stage and every power-up, we go and feed them. Even if it's like, a simple stage, which is like, oh, here's all these particular animals I want to give to you. They really should make a chow garden game. I feel like there's missed opportunity for... They're missing out on an opportunity to have like a chow game. I kind of want to get rid of this bubble here. Why can't I go to this bubble? Why won't you let me grab this bubble? Where is this bubble at? Delete the bubble. There we go. And maybe delete some of the... No. Delete some of the particles around this guy's face. And around its bulb. There we go. Alright, take me down to here. This guy's gonna have a glowing top. Strange little beings, aren't they? Fungal-esque demon floating within the area of the blood ocean. That does look pretty unique. Isn't that right, cat? Probably. Like I said before, this is like the only mushroom-esque region we have within the Demon Realm. I should try to make more, or region areas. I should try to make more if I can, but I don't know where I could put any more. I feel like we'd probably get some mushrooms in the obscure fields. Like you're high on shrooms or something, and all the demons you see in that area are so wacky, obscure, and terrifying looking that you feel like you're on shrooms. God, I just had this, strange thought of this, that noise. I'm just imagining that, but it's just like this strange-looking jester kind of, demon, probably, magenta pink, with wiggly arms and legs, with hands and feet for knives, or knives for hands and feet instead. And it's basically just wiggling out, spazzing out, crazy eye, bulging crazy eyes. It's very strange, terrifying, and it's unlike most of the other demons here, the obscure fields are probably going to be the most strangest demons you will ever see. One of the most strangest demons, the weirdest demons you will ever see. The entire purpose of the obscure fields is for it to be one of the weirder regions. The regions with a whole bunch of weird demons that are very dangerous and have strange effects on how they, kill their prey. Some are, easy to, understand how they kill their prey. Others, you have no idea what they are, and you can't even put together just how they are doing it. But what they're doing is, killing you somehow, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, I think most of you was cracked. Before I go fully into the text, oh, look. I don't know if you can... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, God. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Hold on. Christ. I'm going to get more paper towels soon. It's fine, it's fine. Son of a fucking bitch. Everything is fine. What the hell happened? How the hell did my body just spaz out? Whatever. Quick wipe down of everything, and we'll be going. Oh, and there goes the rest of the paper towels. I'm gonna get more. Alright. Thankfully, there's no N key. I don't know if I pressed... Okay, no, I didn't. Alright, good, great. We avoided certain bullshit. I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to show you. The damn light doesn't make any sense. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. We got a little orange soda wasted now because of nonsense and bullshit as per usual. Watch your ass, cat. Fucking hand. Light. The light I was trying to show you over there. To see if I can show you it. Why did I even bother? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Where am I? Why am I over here again? Yes, nonsense. I guess there are some little splotches here. So long as it doesn't go into anything. God, it pisses me off so much. I wish physics and gravity wasn't such a huge cock-sucking bitch. I really wish it wasn't. Where the hell am I? Okay, here we go. How the hell? I somehow managed to switch swatches. Whatever. Christ. I'm about to slap life in its stupid balls and rip them off and shove it down its throat. I swear to God. I swear to God I'm going to take physics and... Go, gadget. Physics is non-existent now. Or no. Go, gadget. Physics is now non-existent. That's what I want. That's what I want right now. No more physics. Remove physics. Or at least allow me to control physics so it can't fuck me over constantly by pulling bullshit. Ugh. Alright, well, fins now. We're almost done. Everything is fine. Just annoyed. Incredibly annoyed. Increasingly annoyed. Stupidly annoyed. Annoyed to the 9th power. I'm gonna punch something. There we go. Feels better already. Alright. So there's your teeth. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long. I think I'm gonna go for the scale texture. This one, but let's make it like 20 or something. But 10 so I can actually freaking see it. I guess you could barely see this in the first place. I'll do the same to you guys as well. I have to switch layers anyways, so I might as well. Bottom portion, however. Let me just double check the keyboard to make sure it's not... I mean, this key is a bit wet looking, but I can't really see it. That's fine. Alright. Oops. No, wait, you gotta be 5, right? I'm forgetting. My brain is forgetting now because my freaking frustration levels are now increasing further and further. Still annoying. Still annoying. The punching didn't help as much. The frustration is coming back again. The frustration, it is calling out to me. That exact frustration. I will give you 10 dollops for that frustration. 800,000. There's some funny moments in that show. Some strange and cringy moments. I know. But there were some funny moments as well. Mom made most of the show right there, that's for certain. Alright, fin. Tendrils again. More of the tendrils. These guys are a bit small, so you're not really able to see their, that much. Okay, now for their gums. Gum. These gums. Alright. I'm going to back away far, hit the back of the TV. There. Now if it fucking spazzes out, it'll be the 4 in my pants again. Don't you meow at me. I'm surprised how clean it still looks, though. As a matter of fact, it looks cleaner than it did before, somehow. Don't take that as a reason to put soda on your keyboards or laptops. We somehow managed to get lucky. But I still am going to punch this fucking hand for being a douchebag and not gripping onto it. Well, not gripping onto it, but spazzing out. At what point was the spaz out happening there? I was trying to go on ahead to click something, but then somehow just because fucking somehow have lack of spatial awareness, somehow managed to hit my hands on many objects and swing by. Why the fuck is my brain like this? Maybe I need whiskers like you do, cat, like you have. I don't think that's gonna help. Yeah, even with whiskers, you're still clumsy. She tries to make a jump in certain jumps here, and she fails miserably, falls down, and just walks it off. No, not seaweed. Body 1E. What else? Do I want to do these next? This one will have the skulls be cracked. No, that's the bulb. Go to the fucking skull. And now go to the bulb. Now go to the other bulb. Now go to the skull. I want to delete that bubble here. Just because. The teeth, sure, we'll crack those as well. And we'll crack these as well. The stinger we'll switch over to now. Not stinger, tendrils and stingers we'll switch over to. Try to give them their look. The bulb I will also add this in. And bulb 1B for that. Stinger. How long have we been recording so far? Closing in on 2 hours. This part of the stinger, I think there's another stinger as well around here somewhere. I think. Is there? The front stingers. And we got the back. Wait, why is there back here? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Stinger 2A. Oh, I somehow did the stupid here. I don't know how that happened. I guess technically it doesn't really matter because of where that's all residing. But we still did the stupid somehow. And stop doing the stupid! Oh my god, you're doing the stupid again. Why? Why are you doing this? It's like there's some fucking ethereal being trying to move certain shit around to make me do stupid shit. How else do I explain this? Constant event of many things going wrong all at the same fucking time. Annoying. Cut it out. Christ. Alright, tendrils. 2B first, and then 2A. I want to punch something. The frustration's building up. It's constantly building up. Stop going the bulb. 2A. I'm tired. I'm infuriated. I forgot to shade in the godforsaken teeth. Serenity now. You did it again. You went to the fucking thing again. I meant to call that teeth, but whatever, that's fine. This will be that. We'll make it cracked now. Make the other one cracked as well. And we'll make this one cracked. Okay, the bulb also needs to be cracked, but I want to do the other fucking thing, the skull first, you piece of shit. Skull 2A, skull 2D, skull 2E. Okay, one more. Let's get this fucking shit done with so that we can get close to sleeping soon. Well, I'll probably have breakfast first, then I'll go to sleep. This would probably be what my sleep schedule would be if I didn't have to work and I had to do this constantly. Assuming YouTube actually, hits off, and I somehow managed to find a group on YouTube, I highly doubt it. You know how cool it would be to be able to find, the groups, join the group that I'm watching. You know how cool that would be? But that's unlikely to happen. I'm a stranger. I am only a viewer. I highly doubt that they would even accept me with my particular level of I have literally only 1-digit subscribers at this point. For me to have any significant chance of being a part of any group on YouTube and collabing and all that stuff requires me to have some form of an audience. That is the hard truth. Otherwise, we're not really going to be making any progress, and you know what that means. That means we're just going to keep on doing solo stuff. Stuff like this. Drawing. Minecrafting. Soon to be Sonic Adventures 2. Maybe other single-player based series and stuff like that. So I don't really care for games like Among Us or Town of Us or any of those particular types of games. I don't share the same... what do you call it? It's it's just PvP-based stuff I don't like. You mean it makes sense with my temper as it is? Of course I would hate PvP and will be constantly put in a bad mood anytime I have to deal with it. That's what it is. That's what it always is. With PvP, there's always somebody better than you, and it's like the difficulty of level shoots up from 0 to 100 real freaking quick. Making it almost impossible to enjoy anything within any game with PvP, because no matter what, someone's always better than you, and it's not fun constantly losing all the games. If you're constantly losing games, it's not really fun. Especially if you are by yourself. And you don't have a team of any form. I tried in the past to go with Call of Duty and all the other stuff in that department. I have had some good runs, but there were just other runs where it's just the people playing it are just so freaking tried hard that I just can't even freaking do shit to actually enjoy the game. That's the problem. That's the problem with PvP. PvP is not enjoyable for someone like me. I can't stand it half the times, and I can't stand having to deal with having to fight against other people. Because there's too many that are too good, and too many that are too weak, and even those who are on the same equal levels, I still don't want to deal with, because for obvious reasons. It's just stressful. Too many stress, not enough fun. Although, that's the same thing to say about Hollow Knight, with how stressful and tedious it can be sometimes. Even more so now because the boss rush, you gotta do the bosses all over again. Every single freaking boss all over again. That's going to be annoying. Means I gotta try to freaking learn their attack patterns within like one attempt, and then if I can't succeed on that one attempt, succeed in the next. I just can't stand frustrating games. Monster Hunter World is also a good example. Is Monster Hunter World in a similar vein to like Dark Souls to an extent? I want to see if anybody else is coming up with this. Monster Hunter and Dark Souls. Some say they are very similar in the way they are, but others say they are not alike at all. Finding monsters, running around, getting through bosses. Isn't that basically just what fighting the monsters are? Basically just like, isn't Monster Hunter just fighting bosses? Like the monsters you're fighting are essentially just bosses, with like the elder douchebags in the world being like major bosses that require more effort and more annoyance to deal with. I can't quite recall if there was any invincible frames in there. In Monster Hunter World, like, hold on, Monster Hunter World, invincibility frames. Is there any? Has 0.267 second invincibility frames? What? Dark Souls have 530. Okay, so yeah, of course. You have to be precise to dodge in that. Christ. Yeah, as soon as I got to the freaking Elder Dragon portions, I stopped playing the game. Because I knew it was just going to get unfun. Most of the monsters that I was dealing with in the later levels were just so freaking tedious. I already have the idea I've told you of me drawing Kane Raichenenko beating the ever-living shit out of Nergigante. That piece of crap fucking dragon. Frustration. The more I think about it, the more it frustrates me. I can't enjoy games like that because one failure incites me wanting to destroy the controller. I have a temper of a raging bull. I guess is the best example. Well, whatevs. I don't really care. I don't really care too much. I'm not playing it right now, and I don't think I ever will. And trying to farm that one freaking unicorn, though. It would have been nice to have gotten a unicorn armor, though, for my girl. But, oh my god, it was annoying. Such an annoying freaking fight. Man, I want to rip that freaking thing's unicorn piece of crap horn off and shove it in both its eyes. And then use it to tear its intestines out and strangle it with it. With its intestines, of course, not the horn. You can't strangle it with the horn. Although, I guess you could shove it in its windpipe, and then it would technically be strangled. No, that would be asphyxiate. Christ, these frickin' words that are a pain in the ass to say half the times. Ooh. If anybody needs me, I'll be in my angry dome. I wish I had an angry dome. I wish I had an angry dome with a whole bunch of breakable objects and I just punch them all with my fists. I wish I can go in there brick style and punch them all with my fists in the bloody red mist. And stun locking and all that crap was annoying in that game especially. I think that's all the demons taken care of. Alright, cool, great, fantastic. How long have we been at this so far? Almost 2 hours. Drink far away this time. Okay, cool. First things first. The shadows. I don't need to do 1A because the shadows are all going to be in their own department. I did get to like a certain point where I was able to like destroy like the green dragon like a whole bunch. And I think the red dragon to an extent if I was lucky on certain runs. And the dragons just started to get a little bit more annoying, or like the mobs started to get a little bit more annoying as they have their like upgraded star variants. I don't know, man. Like the beginning is fun, but then it gets really difficult with having to deal with the later monsters. That was like the most infuriating experience, and I don't think I'd ever be able to get back into that kind of game. I'm already having a frustrating time with Hollow Knight sometimes, as is. Really wish I didn't get this frustrated. It makes me wonder if I were to, you know, find another job that isn't going to make me want to destroy and nuke the planet's core. Go, Gadget, the planet's core is now nuked. The planet's core is now made out of cheese. I just found that video on the internet. It's just funny to look back on. Go, Gadget, the floor is now lava. Alright, anyways, I am dizzy. I'm getting... Today was a rather stressful day work-wise. It was so tiresome. Exhausting. Tedious, might I add. We were on short stacks, the thing that we were working on. It was incredibly tiresome. My body was sore. It was hot as well. Hard to really like do anything. How is it 38 degrees right now? But yeah, today was rather sore and exhausting. I still haven't watched the Go, my favorite sports team. I'll probably watch that as I'm drawing my Vulcan Girl, which you guys won't see because it's going to be a mature drawing. Strange for me to draw a mobile character such as her, considering the fact that there are other attractive women there. But the Imp Girl is the one that I decided to go for instead. Or the, Goblin Girl. I don't know what she is considered. I feel like she's an imp because Vulcan Girl... I'm like, okay, I can show you a drawing of her. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. Can I remember where it was, though? How recent was it? 37? V. It's V. It's in the V section. Look for the V. I think. Or I could just... Instead of doing the stupid, also I shouldn't be here while the thing is recording. I don't think it would screw it up. Assuming this is the name. Ah, yes. It was A, not V. Alright, where are you? You're on 41? Alright, well, I was nowhere near it. There she is. There's my cute little Vulcan Girl. She looks completely different, though, from in the game, though. Let me see if I can find a picture of the... to draw. Is this it? Ah, yes. Here she is. Yes, somehow I found attraction towards her. The only female Vulcan. And that's her name, Vulcan Hammer. And I just call her Vulcan Girl. Maybe we can give her a name at some point. I even gave her, like, cute little freckles over here, I think. Yeah, like, I think you can see it. I can't really see it too much. But yeah, I might want to, like, do some more of that. Well, I'm going to do more of that. Because, you know, why not? Go, Gadget, go to Hornet Jail. Was that funny? Go, Gadget, bump. I don't know. Alright, that's the shadows. And now for the fog. Oh wait, I should have went to here. Shouldn't I have? The fog. So if I remember correctly, I said I was going to go for magenta shade up front. And then get red and darker. But there's got to be a certain magenta shade. Okay, that's a good one. Where do I want to go? Behind Mountain 1A? Well, let's see. Not the spikes. The spires, I guess. That's fine. Fog 1B. So the fogs here might get kind of foggier, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Right now, make it 10. We'll see what it looks like. How about this shade of red? As opposed to that, and it looks good. Darker the further out it goes. Actually, no, I'll do that on the next fog one. But which one is that? Sand 3A. Okay, stock plant, intestines, tendrils, bubbles, heart. Wait, oh, that heart, right. Yeah, put the heart underneath that. Fog 1D. I think this is 1D. Is it 1D? Ah, crap. It's fine. It's fine. You can fix it. Yeah, it's 1D. And, boom. Darker. The further out you look, the darker it gets. Alright, now there's the mountainside. Ah, crap. Don't do that. And there's the seaweed, there's the bubbles, and there's the stock plants. Is that the mountain? Oh, the mountain's there. Okay, yeah, right here. Fog 1E. More dark. I'd say some of the darkness here is nullified, and some of the red here is nullified because of this. It's gotten rid of because of this. I'll probably try to get rid of some of it as well. Yeah, Fog 1D starts to get a bit darker, so make sure we get rid of that. Oh god. Frickin' Christ. Go over to here. Where do we go now? Mountain 3B? I don't know about 3B. 3B and that kind of mixes together. Who is this again? Who had horns again? Fins? Wait, what? What was this again? What am I doing? Hold on. What is this body? Is it you? This is strange. I don't know where the hell this is from. Hold on. What? Oh, that! Right, the shark, of course. Fucking damn it. Okay. Oh, there's a ship getting encompassed. Oh, I guess we do kind of want to go a bit further down. So then we want to go to Mountain 3C? Yes? 3C? Yes. Yeah, and then the plants and the coral and a silver spoon. Little cat knew could walk on the moon. Oh god, why are we caps locked? Yeah, we're on F. Let's see, do we want to go darker? Yeah, darker. Keep going darker, keep this one bright. Oh my fucking god. Stop doing that. Why are you constantly doing that? Okay, yeah, we can have another fog here. That's fog 1G. Okay. There's the stingers and stuff. Spikes. Oh wait, let's make sure we delete some of this as well, so that this is still showing. And that's where the mountain is, that's where the bluegrass is. All the corals and stuff there. I guess another one behind, which one? Which one is it? Which one do we have behind it? Stinger, tendrils, cut. Oh, no, that's the stinger up there. Unless I want it to be here. Yeah, we could have it here. So this would be fog 1H then, right? Oops. There we go. Still delete some of this to keep the blue here. Alright, so 25. I gotta go to all the fogs, and I have to switch them all, or at least not all of them, but some of them to their more brighter variants. Another 25. Yeah. And now we'll go to a lighter fog, make that 25 as well. Fog 2B, make that 25 as well. Fade it in. Delete some of this over here, however, to let this be more blue. Let me go to fog 1C now. I guess some of the blue would be kind of hidden, so we'll have that one be covered. But we'll get rid of the magenta mid-tone, and we'll do that. Okay, cool. There's the fog. Now we need the bull balloon rays. Now we're going to go to the bull balloons, do their thing. I think they should have a magenta reddish teal to it. Or teal. Magenta kind of color to it. And you just see these demons in the distance here doing their thing and looking all terrifying. It's kind of cool, but eerie in a way. It's even cooler just seeing these like particular structures far in the back. And I'll have this one be bright, that one be bright, and this one be bright. Balloon light. And now, oh god, 50 overlay. There we go. Some of it bright up here. Low balloon particles. Okay, now for particles, which probably isn't going to be that hectic. There's already a whole bunch of particles here, so it doesn't really matter. Low balloon flares now. Make sure that's vivid light. Put in those flares right here. Alright, cool. Now for shadow rays. Shadow rays probably isn't going to be too hectic. You should be able to get that done with pretty quickly. Nope. And here we go. Okay. 150. Shadow rays up here. Shadow rays on this guy here. Some shadow rays here, but not too much because not a whole lot that's being shown. Once the lighting here is finished, we're going to do... Oh, wait, no. We're going to do some brighter bulbs throughout the area. You'll see what I mean in a minute. And most bulbs here that are a little bit more brighter. Like, these guys are bright, for instance, these two. Oh man, you can barely even see that. You just look close enough, you can see that their serpent child thing. I guess I could probably get rid of some of it so you can see it better. Yeah, just some of it, not a whole lot though. Like, get a small brush, show its face, and so some of its bottom portion. There we go. Okay, there's still more shadow rays though. Like maybe some here. This area's gonna be a bit brighter and all the blues and stuff. Okay. Now we gotta go on ahead and do the red coloring. So red glow. I guess in this instance I should head on back over to the Demon Realms Blood Ocean swatch. Escape. And see if I can use this stuff here. Okay, where is it? This is the glow of the hanging plant. 50 and overlay. Is that the glow I want? Yeah, I guess that'll work. Glows most of it. There's not too many of them either, so it shouldn't take us too long. Make that one smaller, color that one in, color that one in. You can see these bright red glowing things in the distance. Gives you a good understanding of where, everything is. Gives a bit more light to the area. Okay, yellow glow. Where is this one? Bulb. Wait, no, that's not it. Bulb plant? Oh, those are the bulbs. Right, okay. 50, overlay, bright this up. We'll bright these up as well with the same thing. Because I think they are the same thing, technically speaking. Oh, wait. Those are different. Okay, never mind. They're slightly different, but we can still keep it on the same yellow glow. Strange looking plants here. Don't you agree? But looks pretty cool. Keeps things lit up quite nicely, I might add. Bigger. Do this. Bigger than that. Even bigger. Even more bigger. A little bit more bigger. There we go. And now there's the stalk plant. These are glowing as well. Maybe the whole thing should glow. Now we'll just have this. No, smaller. We'll just have its segment glow. What about this plant? Trap plant, yeah. A couple of glows here and there. Is there any more glows here I need to be worried about? Aside from these guys and their glow. Well, there's the shrooms over here. Okay. Blue glow. Overlay. Getting a strong Terraria vibe from here. Stop it! Why are you going back doing that? You were doing so good before. Stop it! Don't you scoff at me. I'm clearly trying to get you to stop doing your shish. Alright, blood bulb stingers. I think their bulb veins were aglow. Seriously, cat. Why do you persist on destroying that? Alright, where was I? I should check to see if this guy has his eyes glowing. Well, in the beginning he didn't have his eyes glowing, but I'm going to have their eyes glowing this time around. I'll do a flood shark first. This is a yellow glow, so that should be easy enough. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Yellow glow. There we go. No, you're over here. I don't know how the hell this is going to work with the fog and all that stuff. Lurker. And I call that Lurker. I don't think this is going to work. Oh wait, actually that does work for this distance. But this is not what we're going to use if we would ever draw a Lurker again for some reason or another. I doubt we will. Just see how big that thing is. It's hard to get a sense of scale for there being no, humans here. No corpses. These fish are pretty big, too. I mean, I guess you can get a general idea on what it looks like. Yeah, just a whole bunch of glows in the distance. Looks cool, though. Looks a hell of a lot better than the first one, that's for certain. Anything we did was going to make the first one look like shit. That one did not age well at all. Unlike most of the other stuff that I've made. Yeah, have some glow rays here. Not too many, just 4 strands. Now I want to have a lot of red areas here. Is this the red I want? Yeah. I'll probably get rid of some of that size, so that stays a bit more, what do you call it? How about some dark red areas now? Do keep in mind, oh wait, this is pale, isn't it? It is, no, it's dull. I'm gonna see if I can get some dark red in here. I don't have dark red, so I'm gonna get some dark red. Yeah, look at that. And you just see in the distance here. I mean, yeah, it does make sense. From afar, you wouldn't really be able to see that. The fog would cover up most of it, right? I'll try to, like, show most of them here. Get some of them shown, like the eye here. At least get the eye shown. This still remains a bit glowy. Okay, look at that. We'll think of Terraria. The mushroom biome, except it's underneath blood waters. Alright, I'm gonna save this swatch here. Effects. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get some magenta area in here. Dark magenta. That was the wrong swatch, or some wrong thing. Yeah, dark magenta here a little bit, so it's still more red. We'll get some over here as well, so we get like a red tint in the front area. Red, but not too red, you know? Alright, blue area now. 30%. This area is going to be this area over here. I just need to figure out which blue I want. Dark blue? Light blue? Nah, it would be more like this color though. Dark blue from a distance. And further down that goes, the more blue things get. Try to delete some of the blue on this side though. Alright, what else? Some orange maybe for some areas. This particular type of orange, I guess. Maybe some orange here, I guess, to make up some of the general like lighting here. Not a whole bunch, but some. See if I can get some teal areas in. I don't think teal is going to really work for this. Or maybe it will. I thought it was going to be too blue, but this actually might be working quite well. I don't want that part to be too dark. Like, I don't know, maybe like right around here or something. Try to keep the spires of the pillars over there a little bit more noticeable at least. Okay. So, Sepia, what is this going to look like? That is the question. It's going to look more red. I don't know, more red doesn't hurt. But I want to try to control it a bit. What's the difference between this and that? That's a bit darker. What about this one? That's a bit brighter. Can I do teal? Maybe not teal. Let's look through the different swatches. Magenta would probably make the most sense. What is this, magenta or pink? That's pink, but it might work. I don't know. You see, red makes sense. Now that's dipping into orange, and that's light red. Unless I want to try for another red swatch, we could go for a harder red. Nah, that's too red. That's still too red. I thought I could go for a harder red, but I guess not. Like, what is this swatch to have that look? It's strange to think that Sepia is changing it that much. Which is why I kind of don't want to go for red. Kind of want to try to go for like a magenta-esque color. But which one? Maybe purple? Purple? Maybe. I could probably go for purple. That's dark purple. Let me try to mess around with the magenta swatch a bit, I guess. We could probably bring it down a bit and make it a bit more darker. Alright, try to bring that to 109. Because I don't want it to be too red. Even though it makes sense for it to be pretty red. A tiny bit red. And the blood ocean does look nicer with that shade of red. We'll go for that. I don't know what red this is, but I'm going to save it anyways. So red sepia number 3. Bring that on over. I guess what I can do is try to add a little bit more to that one over there, that side. So I'm going to go over to effects. I'm going to see if I can add something else here. Maybe like a pink area again, but we'll do a different shade of pink. Bright pink or something. No, go to overlay, you fool. Maybe not bright pink. Maybe light purple? Hey, what is this one? It is light purple. Okay, yeah, that works. Not all of it. Like this side will do. This side like that. That'll do. Light purple area. Okay, cool. It's almost 7 o'clock a.m. And I am tired and hungry. So, I'll go ahead and post this all later tonight. Since technically it is tomorrow, I was about to say. So, with effects, without effects, with effects, without effects. A huge difference. We got that good, nice red blood shade. Without it, it looks like it's above ground. But with it, it's not. It's under blood. How the hell am I on 4.38 gigabytes free of space when everything's saved on this external hard drive? No, something's not right there. I'm going to try to delete some old videos that I don't need anymore. Anyways, I wanted to show you the side-by-side. No, it's 9, you fool. Briny hell. So this is what the blood ocean looked like before. This is what it looks like now. Yeah, huge difference. Huge difference indeed. Alright, well, that's all for today's video. So, thank you all for watching today's video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and check out that their playlist. We're probably going to just get Sonic Adventures 2 getting ready later tonight as soon as I'm done posting this. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.